Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Cyclones offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver the teammates. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Has the first down and more. They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there. The Cyclones hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Cyclones will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Spinning out of the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Scarlet Knights will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. We got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a big gain. The Cyclones come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
QB decides to keep it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Crosses the touchdown, Iowa State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Short completion there. Second down coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but
the ball is loose in the backfield. Scooped up in the defense. The 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. A great... As the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score. Hold on a second. There's a timeout in the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call it. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Motion now from the tight end. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline. First down, they're going to throw the ball. On the move now. He's got a first down and more. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Captain. Appreciate it. The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Crosses the 45. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Hit as he released it. Grab made by the tight end. Now moves the football to the 27 and a first down. The Cyclones pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here's the option play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback's got it on the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
And to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Iowa State. And that will give them the lead now. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30, at the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good.
24, Iowa State, 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to throw it on first down. The tight end has got it. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And the Scarlet Knights with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that completion. They'll run the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. Too much. For the defense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hand.
He'll be brought down so they come up empty on that two-point try.
How about this on this two-point conversion? They come away empty-handed because the quarterback, he's waiting to try to find somebody to break free, create some separation. There's just no one open. Great coverage. They end up coming up with a sack.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
What a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. The Cyclones pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for his running back. And the receiver's got it. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, it's a completion, but obviously short of the goal line. Late in the game, they've got to go for it. They've got to come up with his touchdown. Give the defense a lot of credit for keeping him out of the end zone to set up this fourth down.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down. Needs this. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grinding away on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk